It's not going to happen. But this is a clear message to Trump supporters, to conservatives at Harvard and at elsewhere, that they should be quiet. They should sit down. They should shut up. If they have support for this president, they should be quiet. This is a message to all college students, all high school students, all Americans. If you support the president, you're going to be in trouble. You will be deplatformed. You will be silenced. You will be censored. Shut up. And it's up to us, Trump supporters, us conservatives, to say, we're not buying it. But this is definitely an intimidation tactic. It's just up to us if we're going to fall for it or not.
Well, we don't want to, obviously, but then you've got big tech, which is another issue we can talk about another day. But, as part of the inauguration festivities, Tom Hanks and I guess it's Demi Lovato and all the rest of them are going to have a big event celebrating what they call celebrating America. And, he thinks that this is part of, what's necessary in a presidential inauguration. Jennifer Lopez, Justin Timberlake. Go ahead, Leo. What do you think of this?
I'll tell you right now, let me be as clear as I can, Judge. This is ridiculous in the standpoint. They're going to try to trash the Trump legacy. Trump did more for this country in 4 years than Biden and Obama. And what is the problem is simply this. They are going to try to downplay everything about Donald Trump over the last 4 years. Donald Trump, Judge, represents all Americans. They don't want to see my face there. They want to portray Donald Trump as this racist Klans member. More minorities voted for Donald Trump than any other Republican nominee in the last 60 years. He resonates with all people, and the Democrats' message or the Hollywood will try to portray that as something else. It will not work.
Tommy?
And, Judge, this also shows how out of touch Hollywood is. Everyone right now is struggling. Many of these businesses are closed permanently. If not, they're restricted and infringed to the point where they can barely operate. And we've got Hollywood celebrating their new president, ushering in socialism. It shows how out of touch they are. The average American right now is worried about going back to work. They're not worried about Justin Timberlake and Lady Gaga and others performing for President Joe Biden. And I hope that these liberals understand what they're ushering in is socialism. It's more control. It's hampering on independence and freedom. They don't understand that. They think this is just a celebration of getting rid of President Trump. What they don't understand is President Trump stood for half of this country. He stood for the silent majority, the forgotten Americans, folks that these Hollywood liberals wouldn't understand, couldn't understand, and don't want to understand. So they can have their fanfare. But just keep in mind, I live in Nashville, Tennessee. There's a lot of entertainers here. There's a lot of conservative entertainers here that would have loved to perform for our president in 2016. But they know if they would have done that, if they would ever support President Trump, that they would be silenced, they would be canceled. So these liberals enjoy a great amount